Well, it seems we are on. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's a first stream in a while, so I'll have to probably adjust some things. This sounds fine. Hey Nick, good to see you. Hey Dead Bros, how are you doing? Yeah, I think the music is fine. Oh, that's nice of you, Dead Bros. Good to see you. I will show you some cool things as a reward that you are here and waited 45 minutes. So I will just play some music for myself. Alrighty. And so this. Alrighty, let's do some modding and we will see who joins. Let's also post it on Discord. And let's do some modding of Napoléonic France. So this is the focus tree as of now. It has basically two parts. Alright, I can't have this music. Just a minute. Let's play some chill music. Yeah, so the focus tree has two parts. First part is basically this up here, and it's what you do during the Civil War. You have some, I would say, interesting options here, and you will probably select the focuses based on if you are going to form or try to form the new government, meaning you will go down the constitutional monarchy path, or if you are just going to full absolute control and you will have I don't know, absolute monarchy, or how is it called, but you will have the civil war. And for that you have these focuses, each provides some interesting bonuses which you will need along the way. Then you have the hidden preparations, which gives you some factories and also some extra equipment at the games, at the Civil War start. And then you have some focuses here, which fortify Marseille, because that's where your major base is. And once you are done with the Civil War, you complete this focus and you progress down, well, this focus tree, which I'm currently working on. Hey Mark Kalapspoof. I'm doing fine. I'm back to college, as you can see, so you know, a bit more time again for modding, change of my living space, which also helps in a way, I would say. And yeah, doing fine. How are you guys? How are you? Yeah, 1036 errors, but most of them are like, yeah, I don't know, bad modifiers. Basically, this modifier should work, but it isn't working for some reason. No idea why. Anyway, down in the Napoléonic focus tree, you have two options. These should be mutually exclusive, so let me do that right now. So this should be exclusive with an emperor, absolute control, and this should be with this. Hello Chickman. Hello Erika. How are you doing? Yeah, so these two paths are mutually exclusive. As you can see, I for now worked primarily on the absolute monarchy branch, which is the one you have when you have that like big civil war that spreads to the colonies. And basically this focus branch, well, this whole Napoleonic focus tree will have like these two sides, and between them there will be some shared focuses, but each one of those two like focus branches will have its unique focuses, so it will provide, you know, interesting gameplay and give you more choices, of course. Now, when we take a look like this, you have basically this first part is post-Civil War branch. You can choose if you want to put more effort to stabilization or if you want to progress forward immediately. If you progress forward, you can support Careless Spain and Ethiopia if you want to. And if you stabilize, you can improve your economy and also improve your recruitable population factor, which is this national spirit. Then you have the industry branch and military industry branch. Then you have the marriage branch, where you will be able to marry one of the daughters of royal families of Europe or abroad. So you can marry Juliana of the Netherlands, Maria of Orleans Braganza. This is the Brazilian, basically marriage to the Brazil. Also you can marry Maria of Italy, and based on your choice here you will probably get like one of your most important allies slash puppets. Hello Satanas. Any ideas when the monarchist Germany path is going to be re-implemented and updated? No idea as of now, because there are more important things I need to address first. I want to have the UMC run as best as possible, which means finishing content that I already did. So finishing content for Germany, France, at least like to some extent, you know, finishing the Popular Front paths, also the diplomacy branches, and you know, make it nice and tidy. And after this is done, we will move to Asia and work on Japan, China, Manchukuo, but also India. And I will do those four, finish them, make them up to date, make them work properly, and then it's either end of my modding career, or we will take a look on countries like Soviet Union or monarchist Germany. And you know, that all depends on money, basically. I like the idea of the more constitutional past to have a lot of the ideas of the French Revolution, as the first Napoleon was the guy that did consolidate the gains of the revolution. Yeah. I will try to do like both these paths, both these choices very differently. This is like the more like not so aggressive branch, so you will be able to, for example, I don't know, ally with England, like Britain, and this is like the true mayhem branch when you will be more incentivized to declare war on the nations of Europe and so on. Also, I have really cool thing here, and that is down here in the political branch, which we will be working on today in a moment. I have this two focuses, and if you select this one, which is the story of Napoleon Ascendant, I would like to do here like a very linear focus path, which would be like you will have to follow the focuses as they are. There will be, of course, some choices, but you will have to follow the focuses, and it will basically tell the story of Napoleon, you know, because the first Napoleon first fought in Italy, then he fought in Egypt, and so on. So I will do something similar, that you will have to first go against Italy, then you will, for example, fought in Egypt, you know, conquer Turkey, and so on, which will be, I think, pretty interesting. But that's also like not a priority, kinda. We will see. And what about the portraits of advisors for Germany? For example, Heydrich has standard icon. Yeah, I know about that. I will try to address that as well. Will there be a sister Republic puppets? Republic puppets for Napoleonic France, like the Rhine Confederation? Yeah, well, definitely there will be a Rhine Confederation, but the rest of the puppets can be just the normal countries you have. But, you know, if somewhere is needed like a special puppet, I will create it. Hey Narsgal, it's Raul. How do I cure my crippling depression? You have to go to the gym, my friend. Yeah, you know, I was depressed as well some time back, like 2 years, and actually modding helped me a lot with it. So you basically have to do two things. You have to go to the gym, and second, work on yourself and like work on your dreams, you know. I bet you have like some idea you wanted to do, so do it. You know, you have to start with that idea. If it's, I don't know, creating your own Lego set, or publishing a YouTube video, or modding the game, or I don't know, helping people in a retirement house. You know, you had this like something you want to do, and when you are depressed, you should follow that thing, make it happen, and you will see that it helps you, like, it really helps you. You know, that feeling that you achieve something you wanted, that will help you. Now let's go UMC Mexico when? Oh, yeah, well, I don't think we will be getting there, guys, but we will see. Nice to sit on your stream, buddy. Good luck with your modding, but I'm need to sleep. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. See ya and good night. Narzgal, I'm studying to become a history teacher. My life was doomed the moment I got into college, and I have a roommate who are well loud and smoke weed. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, roommates can ruin your mood, definitely. But you know, like, as I said, you just have to move forward. You know, as Churchill said, when you are going through hell, keep moving. I think Churchill said that. But yeah, trust me, I have been there and it will get better, you know. And it will get better sooner if you work on yourself and work on your dreams, you know. And as I said, it doesn't have to be like something big. It can be just a small thing that you will succeed in and you will get that feeling from it. You are really awesome. I'm just old. That's why I am wise. Anyway, let's do some modding, alright? So, when you look on the focus tree, you will see that basically these two options, well, this focus, which leads to the foreign policy, will connect to basically this path, like here. And this focus, which leads to the foreign policy, connects with this focus. So there will be some shared focuses, and we have to come up with some interesting options for the foreign policy. Also, it's important to accommodate a lot of options here because usually when you will be playing as Napoleonic France, you will probably select some crazy gameplay options like Austria forming Austria-Hungarian Empire or Britain going fascist or communist or something like that. So also it's noted here in this focus that you should make Germany go fractured or democratic. Sorry. And that Soviet Union should be your like big bad. I will also show you one thing that I made. I think I didn't show it in the Discord. But also another thing I will do in UMC 2.0 update is to have like oops, this happens when you reload the game and you already changed something in the focuses. Just a moment. Well, I guess I need to work on America again then. I still crave a good American focus tree. Yeah, totally. And you know, with the AI, it's easier than ever. So, you know, modding helped me, so I think it would help you as well. Also, I would like to have a good American focus tree in UMC as well. So, go for it. Gain core, annex Wallonia. Or the entire land until the Rhine River. Yeah, that will be definitely things. But thank you for reminding me so I don't forget. Also, the stuff I did for the Napoleonic Civil War is like the most complicated thing I have ever done in UMC. I think it might be even too complicated. Like, you know, I wanted it to be like super realistic, basically. You know, I wanted it to have like small steps leading to the Civil War, like this story behind it. So I kept on adding events and kept on adding modifiers. So your choices have like like meaning, you know. But in the end, oh, you will see. Like, I enjoy it, but I hope it won't be too complicated for you. Anyway, here in the custom game rules in UMC 2.0, I will add like preset game paths which will set AI behaviors for multiple countries. You know, so the game scenario will be called something like Napoleon Ascendant, and it will make Germany go fractured, Soviet Union become super powerful, USA having civil war or something like that. You know, provide like some interesting AI behaviors that work with each other nicely. Okay, I didn't do that here. Alright, yeah, it's here. The suggested AI behaviors for other countries. Yeah. It tells you here that you should choose France, Napoleon, and Soviet alternate. Yeah. Anyway, back to the Napoleon. With AAT adding shared focuses, maybe you could use that mechanic in your focus trees. Yeah, I was looking at that, but not sure where. Because you can already do like shared focus trees. For example, the Reichskommissariats for Germany has those. I have wondered why you would go with Bonapartism or Orleanism or Legitimism. From my understanding, it had less support than those. Simple answer, it's cool. You know, that's why I went with it, because if you learn about the Louis, Prince Bonaparte, the one that becomes the emperor, he was actually a super cool guy, and he during this World War II asked France to fight for them in 1940. They said no, so he fight for them anyway in his made up name. Then the France fell, and Louis continued fighting for France in the resistance and so on. Like, really cool guy. So that's why. Alright. So we will start simple. Alrighty. So let's start, for example, in 4. Now I have to think a bit about how I want to approach this. How is this called? English channel. So this is 6. Let's localize them. Political is here. As you can see now, I'm making the political focuses which deal with Britain. Alrighty, let's take a look. LARP value is always a factor in modding. Would be neat if we had an Orleans path as well. the character of it is very different. Yeah, actually, you can work with that character. Is he here already? Yeah, as you can see, Jean de Orleans. He will offer his support for Napoleon before the Civil War. Also, if you accept help of Jean Latter de Tassigny, sorry, I can't pronounce the French names, you will have to marry into the Orleans house. Yeah. How do you color text, for example, in the description of the focus? You just use this. These symbols. H means that it's yellow. C is like bluish. You can watch my modding tutorial on that when you watch the localization tutorial. Yep. Also, I will make it that when you complete this focus, this whole focus tree disappears, so it's much nicer. Alright, negotiate alt enemy, prepare final invasion across the channel. Right. Well, so I guess you could what we could do with this. Alrighty. You know, just thinking what we can do with these stuff. Maybe you could like okay. So this should like say we are good, England, but you have to leave us to do our thing in Europe. Oh, too long. Okay, guarantees for non-interference agreement. Let's try it like this. Good evening, Blue. Lolo. So you are editing dynamic focus trees. Oh, not trial. No, yeah. Because for example, this focus negotiate with Britain. If they stay democratic, it will negotiate directly with them. But if they, for example, try to switch to communism, you will invite their. Um, actually, it could do this. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, the focuses might have like different effects based on what's happening. Alrighty. So does it work now? Come on. Alright. Also, how hyped are you guys for the new DLC? I don't even know when it's releasing. Alrighty, let's create some focuses here. Yep. Some more shipbuilding would be good. Also, some paratroopers. Really hyped, I can't wait to play Finland and destroy Russia. Yeah, playing Finland, I bet it will be fun. I don't know about it, to be honest. Yeah. It releases on the 11th, 10, 23. Alright, so now, is it in November or is it in 2 days? Because some countries write date like opposite to what we are writing, because we write here in Czechia days, months and years. 10 October. Oh, really? Okay, well, alrighty. Well, the UMC 2.0 update will come like before Christmas, so. But you will have time to play other mods. You know, those mods that are endorsed by Paradox by giving them early access. Wait, let me. I think it's pretty much only the US that which writes the month first. Yeah, US being special. Most countries, yeah. I think so. But you know, how can you tell even like? Alrighty, let's give it some nice focus icons. Yeah, I agree. UNV. Actually, let's do it even differently. This could be interesting actually. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. Also, marine. Now, yeah, the focus icons is set. Germany, come on. National focus, Germany. Let's move it to our file. And this goes here. Fals Hirmjager. Absolute worst case scenario is that we get UMC 2.0 as our Christmas present. Yeah, you know, as it usually been. I think that's like the best date I can release it really. For me. Listening to your modding while modding Victoria really is a vibe. I subscribed to your original mod back in 2018. And I still think you make the best focus tree for HoI4. Keep up the good work. Thank you, son. Appreciate it, really. Do you think I should keep watching the stream or go study for my English exam in 2 days? In 2 days, really? Here in university, you study like 2 hours before the exam, so definitely keep watching. Ah, joking. Why not both? Yeah, exactly. I mean, you probably won't really train your English with me, but I think I got better at least a bit. The exam is pretty damn easy. I need to learn 4 sides vocabulary and the gerund, which is pretty easy. Alrighty. Yep. We will switch these up. Guten Tag. 4th grade? Oh, I would love to be that young. It's really funny, you know, because I basically grew old modding. Oh, I switched up the wrong thing. This has to be 3. Wait. Right, this has to be 1, this has to be 5, and this has to be 3. And it gets switched. And it gets localized in the correct place. Yep. Alright. Alright, so this will be basically with England. Now, let's take a look on some other notes. So you will be able to ally only if you are going constitutional. Okay, so let's work on that, because we will do this little thing here. USA. With the USA, and this can be minus, but yeah, okay, let's do -1. This gets localized. Yeah, this is definitely too long. Narsgil, you know any language other than Czech and English? Já, ich bin Radim, ich wohne in Jaroměř. Meine Bruder is economist. Yeah, so German, like a bit, because I had it on in high school, but I honestly hated it. And I also know a bit of Russian. Меня зовут Radim, já živu v Jaroměři. Yeah, something like that. Are you the only developer of this mod? Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, some people like are helping. Like, definitely they are helping with the art, you know, the pictures of the generals or the national icons or ideas. That's all done with by the GFX guys. So yeah, that's I didn't touch that stuff, but most of the coding, like almost all of the coding, that's done by me. If Russia goes Tsarist, why wouldn't you be able to ally them? I mean, you would be able to ally them, but the question is like, who would you fight then? Let's shorten this a bit. And then do seek the platoon of Louisiana. I don't know how it's spelled. Louisiana. This. Also, this will be available for both. So let's do this thing and let's put it here as well. And this. Wow, that's impressive. You are very skilled. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. But yeah, you know, honestly, I want like this Napoleon to be like the piece of art I make. Also, I want the UMC when I retire. I want it to be like, once again, I don't know, like piece of art, you know, how far can you take the game, how immerse you can make it. But yeah, it takes a lot of time. Righty. Yeah, so now I wanted to switch these things up again. So, prepare file will be 3. This, or maybe 4. It even won't be 4, it will be like, it might be 6. But this will be like 8. Oh, it's already been 45 minutes. Yeah, time flies. Especially, you know, when I can talk with you guys. I'm really enjoying it much more when, you know, you are writing something, so I can talk about stuff. But, you know, with few people, it's only so much you can talk about, really. Which, like, I'm fine if I would have one of you here. Because, you know, for me talking, it's also improving my English. And I don't have, like, a lot of options where to speak English. So this is really beneficial for me. But yeah, I think we will just finish like this branch, this US and British branch, and then we will wrap it up in like 15 minutes. Alrighty. Yeah, in this phase, like when you are creating the focus tree, it's a lot trial and error, basically. So this will be -1. And this will actually be dependent on this thing. Yep. And so will be this. So this is -1 and this is -3. Yeah, that's that looks pretty good to me. So what? Yeah. So this focus will get this is called boost up our shipbuilding capabilities. So this will be boost up our plane this, and let's do this. Oh, I really need to bring my game chair here because my back hurts. Maybe there should be some events about some difficult relations with your allies and some disagreements regarding collective foreign policy. Yeah, but you won't be getting a lot of allies really as Napoleonic friends. Like I will try to make more like you you will puppet things than having allies. Also, if you go constitutional monarchy, you already get the balance of power mechanic, so that wouldn't really fit. The system with the army situation, general staff, and the Rhineland system is for me the one thing that makes the mode so special, excluding focus trees. Oh, you mean like the trees, the relations Germany has with Himmler, Göring, and the army, or do you mean like this situation or this? But yeah, game mechanics where you balance your allies' relations with you would be a nightmare to manage considering other mechanics. Yeah, I agree. Alrighty, so let's save. Let's save this, and this needs to be moved one, and this can be actually prepare the final. It can be put here like this. Yes, exactly. The military situation in the government, and yeah, you know, I think it adds a lot of like realism to the gameplay when you are basically not unopposed when you are someone like Hitler. So this looks pretty good. So there will be focuses here and here. This will be this can be like this. Immersion might fit perhaps. Yeah, I kinda meant as event chains. Oh, it was the wrong one again. God damn it. Let's create one more focus here. I will have to reorganize it a bit, but let's do this thing, and this is cedar at the oh, come on. Also available this is free. this will be available also if you complete this focus. So let's put it here. Like so. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. There will be focuses down here. This will be for the like ally branch. Focus icons. Let's take a look what we have here. Here we also have this. Come on. Oh, so many Louis. It's going here. I kinda wish that we could just drag focuses around in the game, but only with focuses that the player made. What do you mean drag? Like that you would select the focus and drag it somewhere? Yeah, this will look nice soon. Also, I will probably rename this. Yes, yeah. Alright guys, I think that's where we will wrap this up. We did some work, you know, this planning and first steps in making the focus tree, those are the hardest basically. When you have like this layout, you only fill the stuff and it's pretty easy. Kinda. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And I will see you somewhere soon. Sometime soon. See ya. Bye.